welcome back to Bros in a Landfill. Happy
Shit.
Valentine's weekend.
Man, it's already that time of year again where we have to do a Valentine's Day special.
I know,
Man.
so as promised, we're playing Monster Prom.
Yeah!
It actually feels really surreal that we're actually getting around to play this, you know?
Yeah, we've talked about this a couple of times before, and now we're actually playing it. So, this is a roguelike dating sim, and it can be as cooperative or as competitive as we feel like. It's probably going to
Wait,
be
it's a
competitive if
roguelike?
we end up gunning for the same. If we end up trying to romance the same character, though.
Okay.
Oh man. And as we know, if you fuck up, you might not get a date at the end for prom.
Oh shit!
Well, for
Oh fuck!
Valentine's.
So, yeah, let's just jump into it. Also, we already have the major roles all divvied up, and I foisted them on Lunch without letting him get to know the characters at all. So we're gonna be doing 3 players. We want some term. We probably want to do
Okay.
3 weeks.
Yeah, let's do 3 weeks, full game.
Awesome.
That'll cover about 3 episodes, I guess.
Yeah, 1 week per episode. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives.
Oh man, the
Back
sweetest
then,
voice.
we were young,
Yeah.
unafraid. Sometimes
You know,
reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always
Yep.
willing to live life to the fullest.
You know, Lunch isn't here for the Paper Mario Let's Play, so he
Really?
doesn't get to hear a narrator tar very often.
Mm.
We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were.
I
Okay,
like
so,
this. Right.
Try. What color do you want?
Green, I'm green always, fuck
Green? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Wait, oh well. Try can just be green. Lunch, what color do you
green.
want?
Ooh, choices. Give me a hot flame girl.
I'm actually
you.
going
Her name, you have to keep it colored if I'm gonna be green, he has to be red.
Okay.
I can change my name to Lunch. That's cool.
Yeah.
Showtime!
And I will
Yeah,
be
got
blue.
it.
Let's go!
And
Oh,
we
man,
had
we really-
and
we
we
really
had
are the
yet
Power
to
Rangers.
discover its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart.
Aw.
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal.
That is not a normal description of a character.
Polly Geist,
That's no, okay.
22. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire.
Sick.
Liam DeLeoncourt, 420. Will you stop honking your horn, sir? A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
I love that.
Zoe, forever? An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to the ultimate fangirl.
I
So
love
everybody's
this game.
favorite character.
Calculester Hewlett Packard version 1.0.
I love that. I love that name so much.
That is amazing.
I can't.
Amazing.
As a computer guy, I quite like that name quite a bit.
A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to the fullest. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business.
Wow, I picked 2 ladies.
Yes, you did.
I thought I picked 1 lady. Well, here we are.
Oh.
It
Well,
was
I think
clear.
we're all playing at least one lady, so
Yeah,
we get the experience range.
it was
All right.
clear. It had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date. And even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart.
It's just some of these characters just seem a bit old to be going to prom.
Whatever. But as I already said,
Yeah, something like that.
we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
I guess they just wanted to make sure everybody was old enough so there wasn't any weird
Yeah.
um
Everyone's legal
age.
here.
Except the robot.
Spooky
10.
high. Everyone's legal here.
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are.
I love this game.
Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, registered trademark, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats.
Fun.
Oh, I love it.
This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! You wish you were raised by a really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake and actual fire. I love fire and I see no issue with being raised by it. A pack of wild wolves who also happen to be tech moguls who own some of the most profitable companies of Silicon Valley. They'd be kick-ass role models and wild wolves. Sick! Or a mysterious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways of rad DJing. Try, which one do you want?
Oh gosh, so I have to pick between tech and between a mysterious old man who could very well be a very wonderful OG-chan. So,
Oh my god.
on the one hand, tech, and I am a tech guy, but on the other hand, that like, I feel like I really need to work on my discipline, you know? Like I really feel like I need to gain some self-control and learn and I need to learn the mystic ways of the strong male OG-chan. Yeah, I gotta go with the mysterious old man.
Okay, Lunch, which one do you want? You can also overlap.
I mean, like, I feel like I have to pick the fire one because my head is on fire. Like,
Fair enough.
It just feels
I will
cohesive.
take the Werewolf of Wall Street. If you could put a curse on your worst enemy, what would it do? You can't rely on the effectiveness of a curse. I prefer to take care of my enemies the old-fashioned way by exposing them to unsafe doses of radiation over the course of several years. I'd curse them to fall in love with a wonderful person and be happily married for years before they realize that all this time their partner was a wild panther in disguise. Then the panther viciously devours my enemy. Classic. Or the curse of always meeting obnoxious people at parties who are super into new fad diets that feel the need to explain them in detail.
I'm gonna have to
Try,
go with the
which one
second
do you
choice.
want?
I'm gonna go with the second choice. Is at the very I'm kind enough to at least let them have a wonderful life for the most part.
Okay.
Like, they'll be happy for a period of time. I'm not that bad.
I love that fucking top left image. I'm gonna go with the curse of always meeting obnoxious people at parties.
Okay. Which one do I want?
That first one feels like the most unhinged one, even though the second one's like being eaten by a panther. For some reason, the first one seems worse.
I am going to go with... Yeah, I'll go top.
I think that it's like it. That's because it's smart. It lacks the sudden, quick catharsis of a panther eating. You know?
Okay, so those first two questions gave yourself certain stat boosts. These next two questions are going to determine who your first interactions are going to be with. Who your first interaction is going to be with. So what's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have? Sports things, a bachelor's in engineering, all the principles to build a financial empire, obscure 80s movies trivia, an accurate approximation of all fictional character creatures' genitalia, or how to set stuff on fire. Try.
This is tough. This is very, very, very tough. I don't necessarily know where to go from here. Given I'm the only married man on the podcast, none of these really like spark my specific interests. So, Great, I'm the first person to go. I guess if they have the principles to build a financial empire, I guess I could get a lot of money, I guess, and then I could use that for good. Who knows?
Lunch.
All right. I'm pretty sure the person I'm literally dating has literally talked to me about Sonic Stick before, so it's got to be the bottom left one.
Oh no.
I will also go with financial empire.
Wow. Okay.
And what would be the most appealing in a love partner? Soft fur, a big horn, a taste for party, sharp wits, kawaii eyes, or 50 GB of RAM.
I'm gonna have to go with sharp wits. I mean, Helen's very witty.
Nice.
So like,
Soft fur. I like pets.
And I will go with
50 gigabytes of RAM.
that's pretty good.
I don't know if I want to go with RAM or a big horn.
It's a
I mean,
tough
imagine he
choice.
ramped with that big horn.
Or wait, hang on.
Just the sudden urgency in his voice. I don't know. That was really funny.
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
Nice.
All right, so now, 11 minutes later.
Hey man, I'm excited.
Hey, this is a
Yeah,
Valentine.
if we,
this is what
if we
go-
get to play the game. Here we
this is
go.
what
Okay.
Valentine's Day. It can go up a bit longer.
All right. Oh, I can't see my stats. I can't see Try's stats. I can't see your. What are your charm and your fun?
His charm is 4 and his fun is 7.
Okay, so if we go over here, so which location you choose to go to can boost one stat by 2.
Ah,
Oh.
So
I
this
see, I
shows
see.
which place boosts where. Library boosts money, auditorium boosts creativity, etc., etc.
I see.
Also, only
you
one person can go to each location per event.
Ah. Okay, well.
So
I've
if
got
you
a-
want to choose to round out your stats, or if you want to try to min-max,
It's really difficult at this point, But since this is a dating game, I think I want to boost my charm a bit.
want to boost charm.
I mean, it's only a 4,
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback.
Yay!
You're clearly a natural-born leader.
Oh,
You
that's-
gain plus
I
2
mean-
charm.
Hey, that's excellent.
That's dope.
You spy Vera and Liam engaged in their favorite pastime, a variation of people watching called monster judging.
So pathetic.
This is you, Lunch.
Oh shit, right, that's me. Do you see what she's wearing? Newsflash, lime green stripper boots do not go with chupacabra fur. I don't know how to say
I like that. I appreciate Valley Girl Vera. That's a new one.
Yeah. Yes.
At least she's made a choice. I've already seen 6 people wearing the same Air Gorgon sneakers.
We really are the lucky ones, Liam. Most people are just absolutely hideous.
But even the hideousness is mediocre. Most people are hideous, but I've yet to see who's the most hideous. I wonder what such an abomination would even look like. True hideousness is on the inside, in your organs. A person with their organs on the outside would be the most hideous. A toned body, symmetrical face, nice features, because traditional beauty standards are hideously mainstream. So for these two opening interactions, you kind of get to score points with certain characters, and that kind of decides who you're going to be gunning for the rest of the run.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna have to say the organs.
Ooh.
Okay, sure. But do you know what else organs are besides hideous? Expensive. A person with their organs on the outside would basically be a walking bank account.
The majority of a vampire's internal organs are decorative anyway, so I find this entire concept immensely uninteresting.
Oh man. Uninteresting. When we're talking about a potential gold mine? Why, if we could engineer people who grew organs on the outside, they'd be like living, screaming money trees. And enormous profits are anything but hideous. You know what is hideous? People with no understanding of financial gain, like you.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Give up.
You disgust me more than the annoying dick pics I receive daily.
Yikes.
Scram before I delete you like I delete all of them.
Wow, that got pretty ugly. You lose -2 smarts and -1 creativity.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa. That was brutal. Yikes.
Savage.
Lunch. Where to? So you cannot go to the gym.
I'm upset that I'm not creative, but at the same time, I gotta just realize that's a dumb stat now. I want to increase my fun. I feel like my fun could go up a little more.
Okay. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy.
God, I'm so hot.
You have
Sorry.
You have no idea how it
literally on fire.
escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun.
Wow.
Looking around for a distraction, you spot Scott proudly flexing while Zoe sits before him, frowning into her notebook. You figure she's trying to draw his ripped bod, so you offer to give some drawing tips. Try, this is you.
Trying? I'm not trying anything. I'm being affected by Scott's muscles.
Excellent.
Excellent.
What? You are? I thought I was just over here flexing for no reason, like usual.
That's perfect, actually. I might steal that
yeah.
for my Scott voice in the future.
Fucking plagiarist.
Well, I'm trying to write a fanfic, but so far it's going slower than the first 20 issues of a snail person literature club.
You glance at Zoe's notebook. It looks like she's just copied the copied out online encyclopedia TM's list of all the muscles.
Ooh, I can help. You know, Coach always says you can't spell muscles without some of the letters from adversity. You should add a bad guy who fights against all my good muscles.
What?
That's been done already. It's like you haven't even read Scott versus muscle-hating Herbert. And that's exactly my problem.
That nobody reads your fanfics?
Are you for real?
What? No! My problem is that I need to put on an original spin on this fic. But my mind's more baked in the minds of all the cultists whose thoughts I choose to devour.
Oh my god.
Well, have you thought about adding a bad guy who fights against all my good muscles?
Well, this conversation is clearly going nowhere without your help. Quick, fix Zoe's fic! So, Scott's right, the story needs an antagonist, and everyone knows that the true natural enemy of muscles is the leaf-scale gulper shark, or many muscle stories have been told, but how many have been told from the perspective of the muscles? I know which one I would go with.
I really like the latter one. I'm gonna go with the perspective of the muscles.
No! Fuck!
16!
How is that possible?
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, Lunch. I said the line, by the way, but Lunch.
Okay.
Over.
There's this glute in your eye, Pax and Prejudice, the fault in our sartorius. For Fortuous, hamstrung for you, unnamed Patronus Longus Happy Potter crossover. Do I need to go on?
Yes, those sound great.
They are great, Scott. They're the greatest. But they're about as original as making all of your muscles secretly gay for each other.
But my muscles aren't secretly gay for each other. They're openly gay for each other.
Nice.
Hard pass.
Exactly. It's the 21st century. Muscles can legally marry in most parts of the world. We don't have time for your regressive politics, Ray.
This game's fucking impossible. What? In what world?
Starting off great.
You don't know how you got pegged as an opponent of muscle marriage, but the accusation sticks. You lose -2 charm and -1 fun.
Let's go.
My charm
Alright.
and fun.
Hum-de-dum-de-dum.
We
So,
all know that. We all know that Tar is getting a kick out of our suffering.
True. Let's see here.
So, do you know what your stats are, Tar?
I
Can you see your stats?
do. I just need to figure out who I want to actually gun for. Gosh, I need charm. Fuck.
Mood.
I'll just grab some money. That day, you spend some time on the library's PC sending malicious spam emails in the hope of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain +2 money! You notice Vera showing off an elaborate new necklace to Miranda. Oh, wait, this is just a lunch-only scene, isn't it?
Oh, sucks to be lunch. Ha ha ha.
Haha.
Oh, it's a mermaid.
Yeah,
They're
you're the
crown
mermaid.
jewels of the Muria. My family acquired them in a cutthroat business merger. Do you like them? Oh yes, very much.
Oh god.
Disgraceful.
Such a shame about the Lemurian royal family, though. What? That they're dead that they're all dead at the hands of their own servants? No, that was unavoidable once the true tragedy had taken place. They were no longer loved by their subjects. Feared, you mean? Oh no, fear is so scary. Love is what matters. I could not disagree more. You there, settle this dispute for us. What is the best way to let people know how powerful you are?
Okay, buy their houses, burn them down, and then replace them with a water park. Or
I
you don't
like
need to
that a
convince anyone. Just make anyone who doesn't love you disappear. Da-dum.
Sounds like a bad time either way.
I feel like the mermaid would prefer the first option.
I know which
It's
one
like,
goes
oh,
with
love.
who. I'll go with this one.
How majestic.
Ah yes, this is Daddy's strategy. The amazing thing is that once the bad people start to disappear without explanation, even people who used to be bad start being very good. It's like magic, and so humane.
So basically, Miranda is the worst person out of all of them.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I like this character. Do you happen to know where your father put all those people who disappeared? Put them? No, silly. They disappeared. Like a magic trick. Ah, yes. I see.
You gain +2 charm, +1 smarts, as well as yet another reason never to visit Miranda's kingdom. Let's
love
trade
that little, like-
places!
I like that face for the I love that face for the narrator.
Everyone chooses a
choose a
song.
song.
Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Oh, it's just like a song?
A song.
Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra.
Try.
Fuck. Never gonna give you up, Percasley.
I'm gonna go with Icefield White Knight from Under Night in Birth.
Of course.
You're the best.
Player order is decided based on how inadequate it would be for the song to start playing at your funeral.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rule. Your fucking coffin's lowering. And
I mean-
so do I.
Just this-
Tar, how does that Under Night song go?
It's a very fast-paced song. It has a lot of pianos, and it has like a roaring guitar riff in there somewhere.
Okay, so we got.
But
like,
it is an instrumental.
Yeah. Oh damn, you can do it. See, "Fly Me to the Moon" is probably like.
Fly Me to
It's
the Moon is
very
probably the best one to play at a funeral, so lunch should go last.
Yeah, I'm willing
I'm
to
gonna
believe that song has played at many people's funerals.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
So do we want like this fast-paced, like amp
Look,
you
see,
up?
Here is the problem. Here's the conundrum that we have faced. Given the fact that you're an instrumental, you don't have any lyrics that would necessarily make it seem inappropriate. Second, there are some very hardcore people out there that would really appreciate a hardcore funeral.
Yeah,
Where-
well, like,
imagine going to someone's funeral and
Icefield White
they don't wanna
Knight
give you-
also samples some classical music.
Hmm.
There's like a small section that kind of riffs off of Chopin's song.
But like, imagine going to someone's funeral, being told and not really ready to let them go, and then
And
they're
then
gonna give
and
you
then
up
you
starts
and then everyone gets rickrolled. Yeah, no, Try goes first,
yeah,
and then
So I'd
me,
probably
and
go-
then lunch.
yeah.
So lunchtime, now you get to score. So lunchtime is exclusively for scoring points with characters, or if you sit with a minor character that is not the shopkeeper, you get to boost one of your stats by 4.
okay.
So
Okay, this is odd because I haven't had a chance to meet everyone. What was
yeah. So we haven't
Gosh,
met
what was-
Damien or Polly yet. We haven't met Calculester. Everyone else we've at least gotten a taste of.
Wait, who's that, like, cat person or whatever? up
That's
there?
the shopkeeper.
That's a minor.
Okay.
That's the shopkeeper.
What's the shopkeeper do?
You can spend your turn to buy an item from her, and so if you buy an item from her, it can do one of 3 things. It'll either affect your stats to some degree, it'll either put you on a special route, or sometimes you need to visit her for an item in order to progress a route.
Okay.
Well, I've only got 5 money right now. Let's chill with Calculester.
Calculester. You arrive at your chosen table to find that Miranda has locked one of her eating serfs in an Iron Maiden. You're unfazed,
Oh,
but Calculester is very phased. This is Try.
Friend Miranda, isn't locking your unpaid intern in a spike-filled sarcophagus unethical?
Unethical?
Unethical. Adjective. Inconsistent with rules and standards of ethics.
Ethics? Oh, you mean those things poor people have instead of royal titles?
Oh my god.
But I thought that ethics were a critical part of being a good organic creature.
That's a common misconception. The key to being good is having a lot of money and punishing anyone who dares disrespect you. For example, this saucy serf dared to put ketchup on the hot dog she was eating on my behalf. As if I were the sort of person to put ketchup on a hot dog. 48 hours in the Iron Maiden should teach her.
Warning. Friend statements are inconsistent with internal moral compass. Existential crisis imminent.
Uh-oh. Quick! Set Miranda straight! Or set Calculester crooked. What's this, Calculester? Disagreeing with Miranda? It looks like it's disrespectful prison time for someone else, too. Or, Miranda, let's punish your serf in a different way. Say, by giving her a frowny face sticker with really aggressive glitter.
Let's go. Let's tell Miranda off.
Tell Miranda
To
off? Bottom?
Yeah.
Aggressive glitter? Truly, you were even more delightfully cruel than I.
Remember when they said she was sweet?
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, no. An Iron Maiden only torments for 48 hours, but glitter. glitter is eternal. She'll be reminded of her transgression until her dying day.
Ah, I see. Friend Miranda's ethics module is poorly calibrated.
Excuse me? Is that disrespect I hear?
No, I feel no disrespect towards you, Miranda, because as a rule, I do not feel.
Oh, wonderful. Would you like a job as one of my royal torturers?
No, thank you. I will, however, supply you with stickers if it ensures the serf's safety.
With the extra stickers left over from Calculester's first printing, you two start a thriving punitive sticker business. It's a bonding experience.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. We have yet to meet Polly and Damien, so I'm gonna go over there. This is trying.
Blue, you can totally sit with us. I just hope you didn't bring a gun into a bazooka fight.
Why does he sound so feminine?
I don't know.
I
was.
sounds
I don't know.
Like fun. I like it.
I feel like you were trying to go for some like hissy thing, but like I don't know.
I don't know. I can work on the voice bit.
Yeah, we're showing off our best flasks. Well, not the best flask exactly, but the best contents. Oh, jeez. There are literal actual flasks of alcohol openly allowed in this school cafeteria? Are there no rules? Apparently not, because Polly starts setting a series of flasks down on the table. Okay, so this is beer, my WC wine, whiskey, ethyl alcohol. This one's the soul of an infant.
Jesus Christ.
Ha! Weak. This is a radioactive absinthe. This fire, and this literal poor life choices.
Okay, but like this one has another smaller flask inside. It's the ultimate flask. They could probably go on like this for fucking ever. Maybe you can cut in with the craziest thing of all. But think carefully about whom you want to impress with your flask contents. Get ready for the most
the
hardcore.
two hottest characters in the game. Just saying. Holy.
Get ready
fuck.
for the most hardcore, badass thing. This flask contains an ancient genie that grants you 3 wishes. But I'm totally drinking it because I don't give a fuck. I grant my own damn wishes. Want to get a dope party started? This flask has Ultra Whiskey, which you can only get when you have 2 bottles of the best, purest whiskey and make them mate. I'm actually going to go bottom. Heck yeah, let's rage! I've always wanted to make Ultra Whiskey, but I could not get my whiskey bottles to fuck. I tried everything.
amazing.
Mood lighting, sultry music, chainsaws, you know, all that cliche romantic stuff. But it seemed nigh impossible to get them to make sweet whiskey love. I almost started to think inanimate objects couldn't have sex. But I've had tons of sex with inanimate objects, so that was just silly. If you can make whiskey and whiskey turn into Ultra Whiskey, we should totally apply that principle all over the damn place. 2 cars to make a limousine, an orgy of Y-phones to make the Y-phone XXX, the most advanced update possible, duh. A microwave and a Russian novel to get a pair of designer shoes? Can't wait to create doper stuff in the world can even handle, probably. Well, the world probably doesn't need to worry about handling it because there's no way you could pull that insanity off. But yay for plans with Polly!
Let's do this.
I'm like,
Alright.
I'm like, this is the hottest character in the game, but by the end of that, like, conversation line, I'm kind of exhausted. Alright, I'm gonna sit at the left table with the 2 characters I spoke to before.
Okay. It looks like Scott and Zoe are having marshmallows for lunch. You say that because their cafeteria table is covered in a literal mountain of marshmallows.
Oh God.
Zoe slams one into her mouth. It's mildly impressive.
There's 15 marshmallows.
Scott stuffs 6 marshmallows into his mouth at once. It's slightly more impressive.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm at 23. I'm the king of the mallow.
Oh, I don't want to have to do this. You leave me no choice, Ryo.
Zoe begins to glow purple and convulse. Her tentacles swell. You smell death itself.
Oh God.
Urgent chaos! Doom to the worlds! Sacrifice! Sacrifice! Sacrifice!
A cloud of marshmallows rise up into the air, and Zoe's countless mouths all open with an infinite hunger. All of the mallows fly directly into Zoe's gaping maws. The cafeteria windows open as all marshmallows in a 50-mile radius are summoned to their doom. It's unspeakably impressive. Yeah.
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 Hey, no fair!
If I counted correctly, I have now eaten 13,666 marshmallows exactly, which means I win.
Not cool.
Wait, that is very not cool. You can't use more than one mouth during an eating contest. It's cheating. And I would know, because I used my hands at soccer one time, and I still feel bad about it.
Scott's a good boy.
No way, I didn't cheat. The validity of this impromptu marshmallow match is my whole reason to live. And my whole reason to not destroy this amazing marshmallow-filled planet.
Quick! Referee this athletic dispute before the whole planet is destroyed! We can't control how many mouths we have. That's not nice. Scott, are you a good boy or not? Or, Scott, play smart and be creative. Don't you have any other holes you could use to win?
These choices are a lot more sometimes it's hard to know exactly what you're supposed to pick.
Well, this
if you
one
wanna go
isn't
for a certain
picking
character.
a side as much, is it?
Well, it is
Yeah, but,
picking
it's
a
gonna-
side.
But the
Like,
first
you-
one's
It is
like
picking-
scolding him, the second one is encouraging to make it. I like the second one. The second one feels more mischievous and chaotic. So fine. I don't want to tell that guy up.
Other holes?
Scott scratches his head and finds his ear. Based on his reaction, this might be the first time he's noticed he has ears.
Whoa, I found another hole already! I'm back in the game! And there's 2 more holes on my face I wasn't even using!
Scott stuffs every single orifice with marshmallows, and it's definitely hot. Cool. You found a fun new fetish to enjoy.
Oh fuck. Another one.
Curse you, rival. Your whole jutsu is just too strong for me. I lose.
Scott's mouth, ears, and nose are full of marshmallows. Even though he can't speak, hear, or breathe, you can tell he's overjoyed about winning.
Yay.
I love this.
Everybody chooses an object. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Tide Pod.
Donkey Kong plush toy.
Haunted DS Lite.
Excellent.
Player order is decided based on how likely you would end up in prison if the police caught you trafficking with this in front of a school. So, trafficking Tide Pods, that's, not cool. Trafficking Donkey Kong plushes, Trafficking haunted portable game consoles. I feel like lunch goes last again.
Yeah, lunch definitely goes last.
God
So,
damn it.
The question is, did the police know that the DS is haunted, and how would you get more than one?
That's what I was
That's
thinking.
true. It's easy to get Tide Pods in bulk. So it's
Yeah.
And
Well,
there was
except
a craze of
it's-
kids doing dangerous things with it.
Well, here's the thing:
so-
if the police see someone handing out Tide Pods in front of a school, what do you think? Do you think those kids are gonna be is gonna be cleaning with those Tide Pods?
No.
Absolutely
I
not.
think that's... Try situation is the worst.
yeah. It's just the same order as before.
Yeah.
All right, and the last event for this episode. Well, actually no, because there's weekend events.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll do the weekend event, then we'll call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. So try where to. The shopkeeper is in the bathrooms right now. So if you go to the bathroom, so you can't gain boldness, but you can go to the shop instead.
Oh, okay. I think I need a. I'm guessing creativity is just gonna be a dead stat for me.
Okay.
Because if that's 3, and everything else is kind of already up. Let's work on my smarts.
That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts.
Nice.
That is like
You notice
fiction that takes place at a school in a nutshell.
You notice Vera all up in Calculester's grill. She looks like she's all business, which, for Vera, is another way of saying all murder. Uh-oh.
But Vera, using my vast computational resources to secure the national bank passwords for you is a crime. And crimes are not nice.
Nonsense. You know what else is a crime? Murder! And if murder isn't nice, well then, lock me up. Actually, I've just gotten word from my lawyer that I ought to retract that previous statement. Forget I said anything.
Erasing all memory of previous 15 seconds, resuming conversations from last checkpoint. But Vera, using my vast computational resources to secure the national bank passwords for you is a crime. And crimes are not nice.
This is coming dangerously close to being a waste of time. Look, Cal. I'm what weaker people might call fond of you, but you get me those bank passwords, or I'll reassemble your component parts into a robot who will. Got it?
Uh-oh. This seems to be getting a little too intense. It's up to you to calm things down. But whose side will you take? But Calculester, banks are full of money, and money is the root of all evil. Therefore, removing money from banks makes them less evil. It's the right thing to do. Or, Vera, your mouth is asking for bank passwords, but your eyes are asking for confetti.
Oh my gosh, this is...
I can't see your stats.
No, I've got, it's 863675.
Okay. Alright.
It's also my, definitely not my social security number.
Right.
Oh god, I don't... See, like, I don't know which... Because I got played last time.
This game's just like
This-
fully like arbitrary choices.
this interaction
but one of them
is
will
mo-
completely destroy your stats.
Like these interactions, these opening interactions are more about who you want to gun for.
Yeah. Well, the problem with that is I feel like if I try to gut the person, I feel like if I try to pick a certain answer for a certain person, it's going to be going to the other. Like when, like I like the last time I was doing it, I thought I was making an answer that'd be good for, Calculester, and then no, that was a good answer for the fucking genocidal mermaid.
No, he was happy about it too. You spent time making stickers together.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that actually
You
increased my
scored
stat
points with
them, that's the
Calculester.
question. Okay. I would go, okay, just second choice, yeah. Vera, your mouth is
Second
looking
choice.
okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, what are you?
Why did you not say so, Vera?
I love this smiley face.
Initiating party time.
Calculester suddenly spews confetti, glitter, and streamers out of all of his air vents.
Oh my
The
gosh.
air becomes a sudden, brilliant dust storm of party garbage.
Yay.
Claire! You scoundrels! Look what you've done! I'll never get this out of my snakes! I'm supposed to kill a guy tonight. He'll never take me seriously with sparkly snakes!
So pathetic.
And what's this I'm feeling? Childlike joy at the lovely colors of the air? Ugh! How dare you make me experience positive emotions! I'm leaving!
Oh my god. Analysis. Vera's outward bluster is only an attempt to hide her inner love of confetti. Incrementing daily good deed tally by 1.
You spend the next hour racking up more good deeds by blasting the whole school with confetti. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun.
Alright!
Nice. Let's actually grab some fun.
As we know, Tara is the king of fun.
Actually, I'll grab some. Yeah, let's grab some fun. That day during recess. Okay, we already that. At one point, Juan the small magical Latino cat slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray!
Oh, poor Juan. Oh, poor Juan.
Without meaning to, you find yourself in conversation with Polly and Miranda, comparing the apps on your phones. Ooh, what you got, Miri? What you got?
Well, I have this game, Misunderstanding of Mobs. I'm not entirely sure how to play, but I keep winning, so that's nice. I've also got Scepter, which is like Uber, but for serfs instead of cars.
Oh, majestic.
And Spooner, which is like a dating app, but for silverware. You know, I like my apps elegant and majestic.
That's pretty cool. But do you have rap chat? It turns all your messages into raps, but you can only see them for like 8 seconds.
Wow, what about you, Blue? What fun apps do you have?
Yeah, impress us with something rad. Tiger, an app that can make tigers appear anywhere. There's nothing as majestic as a tiger, or not much, just this one app I made that turns my phone into a rad car.
I like this game.
I'm glad.
I can't believe where this game just turned into us seducing ourselves. Boop.
Yeah.
You push the car button on your phone, and it transforms instantly into a sick convertible, crushing some of your classmates in the process. Whoa! This car is the tits!
Quite elegant indeed. You know, I have always felt that phones do not contain enough expensive materials. This solves that problem nicely.
Yes.
Plus, we can use it for drag racing! Let's go drag racing! In all of the excitement, you neglect to tell them you have no idea how to drive a car. What they don't know won't hurt them. At least, as long as they don't expect you drive that car. Meanwhile, you've scored a drag racing day with Polly, and you gain +2 boldness and +1 fun.
Hey, that's pretty bold and fun of you.
Okay. I lost some fucking points last time.
Do you want me to wingman for you a bit? Because, I know what I want to do with my run, and if RNG smiles on me, it's gonna frown on everyone else. So, I want to try to get you away from there.
Out of your fucking, the wake of your destruction as you destroy
Yes.
this game. Alright, what do you think I should do?
Grind money.
How do I do that?
Just go to the library.
You're saying we should both grind money at this point?
I'll grind money. I'm trusting
That day
your
you spent some time on the library's PC playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money.
Alright.
You're trying to focus on your own love life, but the sloppy makeout sounds coming from Violet and Tate are making it difficult. Oh, who wants to be Violet?
Me? Check out somewhere else. My snakes will never be able to digest their food if they have to watch this disgusting display.
Yeah, my fanfiction muse is running for the hills. How am I supposed to write romance when these two of you are making it look so unappealing?
No surprise you're alone.
Actually, you know what? Since you both are in this scene, I'll take Violet.
Okay.
Well. Looks like somebody's a little bit jealous of our amazing, perfect, wonderful relationship. We're not bothering anyone.
You commented on my fanfiction, still not as romantic as every other day with my bae. And then a bunch of heart eye emojis and stars and also the kimono emoji? Why did you comment the kimono emoji?
That's some worse butt. You see, Zoe, this is why it's better to be a strong, independent nightmare creature. Terrifying women terrify women.
Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Red, you're always trying to romance your classmates in various unlikely ways. It's a couple versus a pair of people who don't understand the joys of being in a couple. Go on and be the tiebreaker. Well, if Zoe and Vera don't want to be in relationships, it's gonna be hard to get them in a relationship with you. Time to convince one of them. Vera, historically, the only reason why people married was tactical alliances and increasing the wealth of both families. So really, marriages are a great way of solidifying and increasing power and material gain. Or, Zoe, when you're in a relationship, you can do silly couples costumes for Halloween, like peanut butter and jelly, or puberty and shame.
I like Zoe better, so I'll go for that one. Oof.
Oof.
Yeah, some classic red nonsense, fueled by traditional close-minded beliefs. You don't have to be in a relationship to do couples costumes. If Vera and I want to do costumes as puberty and shame, we totally could, and we're not dating. Although, I bet some fans would totally want us to, since we can both be scary, and I have tentacles and she has snakes, so there's probably something sexy that can happen there.
Okay, you're done.
But what if I were in a relationship with Vera?
You're not.
But people wanted me to be in a relationship with Liam, because purple on purple would look beautiful. Or call Q Lester, since we're both new students. We can't be in relationships. Think how disappointing that would be if anyone not on board that ship. Hashtag all ships are valid.
You're so sad.
Well, I think being in a relationship is magical and we've never disappointed everyone. Anyone.
Because you don't have any fans.
Ooh, sick bird! But also, Zoe isn't a fan of relationships at all now, which does not bode well for you. Congrats on losing -2 charm and -1 creativity.
Why don't you
At least
just
I won
get
$2.
boned?
You did win $2. So that weekend, something happened to lunch. So,
Was it good?
okay, so you haven't...
Let's do this!
You're headed to a music festival with Liam, Polly, Vera, and Calculester. But of course, it's not that simple. Hey, Red, wanna help me sneak this lasagna? Help me sneak this lasagna into the festival. Why do you want to sneak a lasagna into the music festival? You don't even eat. Hello? Lasagna's only the #1 most stylish concert accessory. I thought you knew that.
That is unbelievably stupid, but my snakes might get hungry later, so I'm on board.
But friends, bringing lasagna into the music festival is explicitly against festival regulations.
Duh! That's why we're not bringing it, we're sneaking it! Now come on, are you in or not? You hate to admit it, but lasagna smuggling isn't your area of expertise. But you think you've got a friend who's clever enough, though. Try is the one to call. He snuck lasagnas into Area 51, a kindergarten, and even an Italian restaurant. Or,
Oh god.
I have a dark past in the high-stakes world of illegal Italian pasta smuggling. I've smuggled cannelloni, linguine, cannelloni, like I said, gnocchi. But lasagna will be an exciting new challenge. Oh.
Try's been playing it in a very goody two-shoes way for the robot, so if we're gonna go more chaotic, it's definitely gotta be Tyre.
Nice! True to 4, Blue arrives on the scene with a plan already hatched. Taking a page from her dark and troubled past, she disguises herself as a giant inflatable giraffe.
Oh my god.
It's brilliant! Nobody suspects an inflatable giraffe! So avant-garde.
I'll have to do some restructuring of my drug empire when I get home. Who needs drug mules when you have drug giraffes?
I appear to be the only one who recognizes the foolishness of this plan.
Luckily for you, the guards at the music festival are even more foolish than Blue's plan. You enjoy a saucy Italian treat while you dance your asses off, and both of you gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Regaining my HP.
Is that the end of the week in the game?
That's the end of the week. So, join us next time as we have another exciting discussion and another week of Monster Prom.